So right now we're looking at the entrance of the Palace de Razuli. This was a palace built by one of Morocco's most notorious pirates who died in 1925. He made money both on the out on the seas with boats he had stolen, and had a big crew of criminals. And he also made more money ransoming people. He ransomed a couple of English officers. The most he ever made, which was a lot of money at the time, was he ransomed an officer for 70,000 pounds British. And the Brits paid it, although they never admitted they paid it. Of course, you never want to do that because people come back for more. And this is the entryway. And I think it's just this area between these doors here, but I haven't been able to find out a lot of information online about it, to be honest with you, other than pictures. That's why I noticed these doors. But he built this, he lived here, and he died in 1925. This is Dan the Vagabond Buddha. This is my free Asilah Morocco walking tour video and map. There's an interactive Google map for this walking tour. Just click the link in the notes below this YouTube video on your smartphone. At that link, you will also find best area to stay in Asilah, facts and history of Asilah, and a link to the best travel or retire cheap in paradise locations in the world. Plus, how to make money using your laptop while you travel around the world. Okay, back to our video. So these are the ramparts. The rampart is a stone wall surrounding that has a walkway along the top, so you can watch the horizon from behind a fortification. That's what these square blocks are here. You could hide behind one of these blocks and watch the horizon. In this case, the ocean. The old Medina of Asilah is surrounded by ramparts built by the Portuguese in the 15th century. The International Arts Festival and the ramparts around Asilah have helped distinguish Asilah as a tourist haven. The tourism has tripled the incomes of the residents over the last few decades here. So they live a good life because of it. Protruding windows are famous here in Asilah. Of course, they are all over Islam, and they're often called Harem Windows, so the women could see out, but no one could see the women. They're all over the Medina. So learn the name of your favorite rampart gate or tower while you're here in Asilah. This is my favorite tower. Borj Al Kamra, built by the Portuguese in the 15th century. You can tell by the squareness. Islam is more into the arches you see around town here. The Portuguese like squared off tops. Okay, so this is the Arts Festival, the Centre de Hassan II Rencontre International. It's the primary focus of the annual Arts Festival here in Asilah. An array of international artists, musicians, performers, and spectators head to Asilah for one of Morocco's most famous cultural events. Year-round, you can enjoy the beautiful art displays here, and this is, if you will, Mecca for that festival. The whole town is part of it. It's just around the corner from the tower, which you can see up there now. This is the Gatekeepers House here, and this is the main gate, or the fortified walls that the Portuguese built. This is the main land gate, and as you can see, it's ramparts. There's a ledge up there you can stand on and watch. And now it's mostly blocked. That's the first car I've ever seen go through. And next I'm going to take you to the harbor out here. There's these beautiful little fisherman boats I want to show you out on the harbor. Now we're outside the castle walls there, which we're familiar with in America. We have a lot of, and there's more here. I don't recall seeing many campers in Asia. I asked Chung Hui about it. She said they don't have them. So they don't have them in Malaysia, certainly. And there's about 200 meters north of here is a site for these guys to park and hook up. So they do have them in Morocco. Of course, they have them in Europe, in the US. And we saw them in Peru. There was a German there who had shipped his camper over. But I don't see many in Asia, if any. Anyway, they have them here, so if you can strut around Africa apparently in your camper. And this is the port out here where all the boats, little fishermen's boats are. I'm going to show you. They have these little horse carriages here. You want to go for a ride around town? And this is the little man-made harbor here in Asilah, where to protect the fishermen's boats. You come in from over on that side. And I'm going to crawl up on that wall and take a picture of the city behind us. There's the Atlantic Ocean. And there's the Medina of Asilah. The castle walls, or Old Town Medina walls. There's the boats. And now we're facing Tangiers, which is about an hour away. We're going to head there tomorrow. Check that out.